Hey everybody, it's Lauren, the sports dietitian. I wanted to talk a little bit about fueling throughout the day. So a lot of times we think about really sports nutrition as just what we're doing right before or right during our training or competition, but sports nutrition encompasses a lot more than that. It really is what we're eating and drinking throughout the day, throughout the course of the week. One of the biggest challenges that I see for high school age athletes as well as college athletes is just not eating enough throughout the day, and especially not spacing that food out as well. So what I like to think about for most of the athletes that I'm working with is having 3 meals as well as 2 to 3 snacks throughout the day. This is really going to make sure that you're able to get the nutrition, get the energy, as well as the protein that your body is needing to store up some energy, rebuild and repair those muscles as well. So what this is going to look like, first thing right off the bat, we're starting with breakfast. So I know not everybody is a breakfast eater, but starting with something is going to be better than nothing. So if you are not a breakfast eater yet, that's totally fine. We can work our way up from there, but starting off with just something small. So if you're not a breakfast eater, maybe that's something like a banana or a yogurt or even a smoothie, getting something to get your metabolism going, getting some fuel into your system. If you're already eating breakfast, trying to make sure that we are building a performance plate is ideal here. So when I talk about performance plates, there are 3 components that are on that performance plate. So we have protein, carbs, and color. Color would be our fruits and vegetables for that meal. So for example, a good breakfast option might be 2 frozen waffles with some peanut butter or almond butter on there and a banana on the side. Or if you wanted something a little bit larger or had a little bit extra time, you could also have 2 or 3 eggs with a couple slices of toast and some fruit along with that. That's a great way to start your day, making sure that you're getting some good breakfast. Next, we may have a snack, depends on kind of the timing of your day, but sometimes we're gonna have a morning snack, sometimes we're gonna just go straight to lunch, depending on what time lunch is, if you're able to eat in that morning time frame. So if you have a snack, something quick, grab and go option can be perfectly fine for most athletes. So this might be a granola bar. I'm a big fan of like Cliff bars or Kind bars. Maybe it's trail mix, maybe it's just a piece of fruit, but having something in that meal time, in that snack time can be helpful. Then we're gonna move on to lunch. So again, just as with breakfast, we're building that performance plate. So we're gonna include protein, carbs, and color. So maybe this means a turkey sandwich with some carrots and an apple alongside it. Maybe this is gonna be spaghetti and meat sauce with a side salad. This is gonna be a little bit variable, but depending on if you're getting lunch at school, if you're eating at home, if you're out to eat. Next up, we're thinking about, okay, that afternoon time frame. It's after lunch. Lunch is our last meal before practice, but snack is going to be our last fueling opportunity before we jump into afternoon practice. So before we're getting into practice, we're thinking about, can I get some carbohydrates in? This is a great time to have, again, a granola bar, a piece of fruit, something high in carbohydrate that's going to fuel your performance. After practice or in the evening, even if you don't have practice, again, we're building that performance plate at dinner time. We're having protein, carbs, and color. Maybe that is a burrito bowl. Maybe it's, something at home. You have grilled chicken. Maybe you have some vegetables alongside that with some sweet potatoes or potatoes. Again, making sure that we're getting that performance plate with dinner. And then after dinner, sometimes we're gonna need a snack. I will say a lot of times athletes can benefit from an evening snack after dinner before we go to bed. That's because when we're sleeping is really when our body is doing the majority of rebuilding and repairing those muscles. So getting a good dose of protein before we go to bed can be extremely helpful. One of my go-tos at this time of day is Greek yogurt, throwing in a little bit of granola or some berries in there to make it taste good and enjoyable. That can be a great option. Also a big fan of ice cream. No, it's not gonna get you a ton of protein, but it is gonna get you a little bit more food in throughout the day too. So again, just to recap, we are focusing on 3 meals, 2 or 3 snacks throughout the day, really making sure that we are supporting that energy coming in and making sure that we are supporting your muscles throughout the day.